everybody, my name is Xana and I'm from By Grit and Grace, and if you haven't heard of us already, we are a family of 8 who are renovating a hoarder house into our family home. My husband Andrew and I have 6 kids and 2 dogs, and as you can imagine, life is pretty crazy at times. It's also a lot of fun, but we definitely needed some help in the organization department. So when I got the opportunity to test out 2 smart calendars, I definitely took it. We tested Skylight and Cozyla, and I'm going to give you my honest feedback on both of them. First thing that I noticed between Skylight and Cozyla is there is a lot of things that you need your phone for with Skylight. With Cozyla, you can walk right up to the calendar and just put in whatever you want, and you're good to go. There's also an AI voice assistant that
schedule ice cream after dinner tomorrow at 8 o'clock.
Who should be responsible for the ice cream event? Ice cream was added overnight.
Tasks on the calendars for you, or put things in your grocery lists. If you don't have your phone for the Skylight, it won't work. Syncing everything onto the Skylight calendar required your phone for a lot of it, and it did depend also on how fast your internet speed was to, how fast things would sync. But if you do just, push the button on Cozyla, it does pull right up and can do exactly what you need it to do. So with Skylight, there's only so many calendars that it does work with, and then you do have to add it with your phone, where Cozyla, you can manage all of your schedules in one device. You just add in your accounts onto the calendar and then you sync it and it's done. You don't need to use the app on your phone to do it. You can also add your emails and stuff right onto the Cozyla app, but with Skylight, it's a little bit limited. Skylight only shows day view, no full weekly overviews on the Skylight, but the Cozyla does have the full family on one device, so you can combine work, school, and all the kids' activities all on one thing and see it all at the same time. So when you want to put in your tasks or your lists, you can't really do any repeat options with Skylight. There's no monthly routines, you can't assign an exact time, there's only morning, afternoon, and evening. But with Cozyla, we could assign things to specific time blocks, daily, weekly, or monthly repeats. So that was really helpful. The to-do list is just a basic checklist, kind of easy for the kids to set it up, but then it's also easy for them to mistap something, and there's no structure for multiple different users. So with 6 kids, they all want to have, well, the oldest 4, they all want to have their own little profile and their own little things, and that's not really available on the Skylight. But with Cozyla, it is more structured and it's very, very kid-friendly. You can assign tasks to specific family members, and I haven't seen them mistap anything on the screens. So the meal planning and the recipes and the grocery options, those were so cool to see. So with Cozyla, there was more than 5,000 built-in recipes in the library, and you can also import them from the web or even use the AI assistant to manually use your voice to put a recipe in. But with the Skylight, there was no recipe library, so you have to enter everything manually. The grocery list option was really cool with Cozyla. It's auto-generated, it populates from the recipes that you put into it, and it's categorized as well. You can share it to different profiles in the family, and the ingredient quantities was very accurate. With Skylight, the accuracy really depended on the recipe import. There was no ingredient images, and you had to just add everything in manually. So when you want to look at recipes on Cozyla, it's structured, there's a visual display, it's very easy to follow for cooking. And with Skylight, it's text only, there's no visual guidance. And with a couple kids that are old enough to start cooking and they're really wanting to help and everything, they definitely preferred the visual guidance. So Cozyla also does AI meal planning, which it automatically generates meals and events. It's very time saving and it's phone and hands-free. Everything is all right on the device. There is no option for that with Skylight. I also really liked that you could do either a portrait mode or a landscape mode. With Skylight, it's landscape only, and there's no portable or rollable options. I really liked that we had the options to where we wanted to put the calendar, and we wouldn't have to stick it right on the wall somewhere, because we're still trying to move into this place. We haven't really decided where everything's going, where everything's going to be decorated. So I really liked the portability of the Cozyla. I really thought that Cozyla was more of a family-friendly design. I can roll it from one area to the other depending on what I need it for. I didn't have that option with Skylight. One thing I did not know about with smart calendars is they can show your photos off too. So I thought that was really cool. You can upload the photos directly to Cozyla. They're instantly displayed All I did was go on to my Google Photos, and all of the pictures are shown right there in the gallery when you open up the app. With Skylight, there was a little bit of a delay after the pictures were uploaded. And again, you can use the Cozyla either in portrait mode or in a landscape mode. And the gallery itself was very engaging for the kids. They were able to clearly see everything and scroll through the pictures, select what they wanted. They started making little albums of different things. So I thought that was a lot of fun for them. But with Skylight, it's only landscape mode. There's not really any visual cues, and the empty space just kind of looks blank when there's no pictures there. So I think overall Skylight is simpler and a lot easier for like basic needs if you only want a calendar and just a couple other features. I think Cozyla offers a lot more advanced and flexible options for what you want to control that your family management hub has. Skylight also works better if you only need a basic shared calendar. For us, I think that we'll definitely be going with Cozyla. Just because there's deeper features and more device level control, the offline capability, that was really huge for me. I don't want it to just always be running on the internet or having to pull up my phone to use different things on the calendar. I want to tell you that my kids did not even know what a smart calendar was, so I had to kind of just explain it to them. But then when I started telling them that they can put their chores in there, my daughter, she is always making chore lists. So she got right to work, and that inspired my 10-year-old boy to jump in too. So when we were on our way home from school the second day that we had it, all they were talking about was the calendar. And they were talking about different chores, and then I really liked this option that once you download the Cozyla app, because there is an app that goes with it and syncs directly to the device, you can put into your phone chores or tasks or routines to do. So they asked on the way home from school the other day if they could start putting in their own chores under their own profiles. And then when we actually got here to the house, they were like right away just started, cleaning the windows and doing the floors and doing the dishes. I am so excited. I think that this is really going to help our family because they are super motivated. They also had a lot of fun putting in the different rewards. I really liked that Cozyla has the option to add like stars, so they get a certain number of stars. They can put in how many stars they want. I said that all the chores are worth one star. Then they had to put in their rewards. For like 30 stars, you can have some ice cream after dinner. For 50 stars, you can have some screen time. They put in that they want to have a bonfire, and then they put in a camping trip. They said family camping trip would be like the big one. So I guess we're gonna have to go find our camping supplies somewhere in our storage, do that once they reach that goal. They were super motivated about the calendar and the chores. And I also really like too that you can use all different kinds of apps. It connects right to the Google Play Store. So we got YouTube on there, they can watch their shows, and I can wheel that over to the couch for them to sit there and watch, because as you can see, this house is there it is right there. This house is kind of under a lot of construction. A lot of things are moving around. So we're definitely appreciative that we can have that option to make it portable everywhere as we need it. And I also really liked that there was no subscriptions required for Cozyla. With Skylight, you needed to have a subscription to get into your photos, to view the meals and the meal planning options. But hey, if you don't need all of that extra stuff, I think Skylight is a very good option as well. Simpler, it's more streamlined. I think that both of the calendars are very comparable. Just depends on what your family needs. And with 6 little kids, our youngest is 1.5. Yeah, we definitely need some more options. So I think between the two, for our family, we're gonna pick Cozyla. But if you don't need a lot of extra things, Skylight is very good as well. And if you want to get into the extra stuff for the subscriptions, then you can totally do that as well. I just think for us, we're definitely going to be a Cozyla family.